सान्द्रानन्दावबोधात्मकमनुपमितं कालदेशावदिभ्या निर्मुक्तं नित्यमुक्तं निगमशतसहस्रेण निर्भास्यमानम् अस्पष्टं दृष्टमात्रे पुनः उरुपुरुषार्थात्मकं ब्रह्मतत्त्वं तत्तावत् भाति साक्षात् गुरुपवनपुरे हन्त भाग्यं जनानाम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजो निबिडतरकला यावली लोभनीयं पीयूषाप्लावितोऽहं तदुतरे दिव्यकैशोरवेशं तारुण्यारम्भरम्यं परमसुखरसास्वाद रोमाञ्चिताङ्गैः आवीतं नारदाद्यैः विलसदुपनिषत् सुन्दरी मण्डलैश्च
Gurupavanapure Hantabhagyam Jananam. Namaskaram to all the Astikas. Krishna, who was extremely angry at what Yashoda had done, while she was feeding him with her milk, she left him halfway and went inside the kitchen to reduce the fire, to take the fuel out of the blazing fire, to stop the milk from further boiling. How dare she leave Krishna alone? Krishna got extremely angry. So he said, I will teach you a lesson. Where the son teaches the mother a lesson. So he took hold of a churning rod and broke the pot of curds and butter. And he was lying amidst it, and then went and sat on the mortar with the crevice that was filled with butter, giving away to a cat. The mother was extremely angry. What did she do? This is where Bhattatri takes us. Tvam parigrihya bata bhiti bhavana bhasurana sarojam ashusa rosha rushita mukhi sakhi puro bandhanaya rashanam upadade. Sa rosha rushita mukhi, that Yashoda, whose face was flared up with anger, ashu parigrihya tvam, quickly catching hold of you. So she held you. Bhita bhavana bhasuranana sarojam. Bhita bhavana who was extremely flared up with anger. Bhita bhavana roshita mukhi, whose lotus like, see, there are two things here. Now rosha roshita mukhi, Yashoda's face was filled with anger. Bhita bhavana, whereas this boy, that is Krishna's face, was held with fear. She was not really angry. She is a mother. She has to correct her son. So she is making up an emotion that is looking like anger. This man is the one whom the entire universe is worried and afraid about. And he is having fear. No, he is also putting up a face of fear. Bhita bhavana. Bhasuranana sarojam. On which face is he putting up that fearful look? Where it is like a beautiful lotus. So, Bhasuranana sarojam upadade rashanam. Now, to correct her son who had committed a mistake. She is a mother, right? So, immediately she took a row. And she wanted to teach the son a lesson. What will she do with the row? So, bandhanaya sakhi puraha. To bind Krishna. Bandhanaya rashana upadade. In order to tie him, she took up that rope, Sakhi Puraha, in the presence of her companions. Imagine there are other friends of her, Gopika Stris, who are looking very sadly at Krishna. They couldn't take Krishna, with that fear, with the fear on his face. All that they couldn't take. So they were looking intently at Krishna, and the companions, while they were looking, Yashoda wanted to teach her son a lesson. So, Bandhanaya Sakhi Puraha. बन्धुमिच्छति यमेव सज्जनः तं भवन्त्यमयि बन्धुमिच्छति सा नियुज्य रशना गुणान् बहून् द्वयङ्गुलोमखिलं किलैक्षत I yam eva, O Lord, yam eva, the one whom alone sajjanaha ichchati bandhum, virtuous people wish to have as a great friend. Sa ichchati bandhum tam bhavantam, that Yashoda wishing to bind him, that is you. So, sa ichchati bandhum tam bhavantam, you, niyujya bahun rashana gunan, having joined together many lengths of rope. So, there were small ropes. All these were tied together. She didn't have one big strand of rope. So, she got the little ones and then she tying them up. So, niyujya bahun rashana gunan, Aikshata Akhilam, found all of them in the entire length. So by tying the small ones, a long rope was formed. Bandhum tam bhavantam sa ichchati, in order to tie him up. Aikshata Akhilam saw the entire rope. Dvayangulonam kila. Dvaya angulonam. So 2 angulas in length were always in reduction, short. Because when she had to tie him up with this, she will find 2 angulas always less. So there are different measurements given for angulam. For now, you assume it's a unit of measurement. Though 2 angulas of length were always seen in shortage. So she was worried. How will I even tie up my son? Because I am interested in correcting him. To correct, I need to tie up. But I am not able to accomplish because there is always a shortage. That is when Vikasmitosmita sakhi janekshitam svannisannavapusham nirikshyatam Nitya vapurapyaho hare bandhameva kripayan vamanyatha. He Hare, He Bhagavan, Hari, Nirikshyatam, you are able to eradicate our sorrows. Please, after having observed her, his own mother, Nirikshyatam, Swinnasanna Vapusham, that body which was, exhausted, with full of sweat, Swinna, Sanna Vapusham, that body, Swinna, full of sweat. Vismitotsmita sakhi janekshitam tvam. So her companions were smiling at her. Oh Yashoda, what is this? So it was not as if they were taunting her, but it was a moment of poking fun at her. See, you want to tie up your son finally and you're not able to accomplish this simple task. So they all had a smile on their face. Vismitotsmita sakhi janekshitam tvam. Children will never beat the daughter or the son. They would never ever like their parents to be ridiculed by others, poking fun at them. That is when Sakhi Janekshitam Tvam Api Nitya Mukta Vapuhu, though possessed of body, eternally free from bondage. Absolutely free from bondage. Avanmanyathaha Bandham Yeva, did permit the act of binding itself, Kripaya Aho, out of compassion. What a wonder! What a wonder, out of compassion. You just wanted to tell the others that I will never let my mother down. So what you did? Mother, are you finding it tough to tie me up? So I will tie it myself. This is one version. Second, you made it conducive and possible enough for Yashoda to tie you. So there are 2 versions. Yashoda only accomplished the task. So Bhagavan made it conducive for her to tie him up, one. Or finally the second version is where he said, I will tie myself up. Whether he makes himself conducive for her to tie him up or whether he ties him up, it just shows his accessibility. Saushilyam, that Saushilyam, Saulabhyam, to always move to with his devotees, in this case his very own mother, is that exquisite quality of Bhagavan called as Nirupita Swarupa Viseshanam. Those are those attributes that make him very accessible to his devotees. Kripaya Aho. Sthiyatam chiramulu khale khale tyagata bhavanameva sayada pragulu khala bilantare tada sarpirarpita madannavasthita. Hey Khala, oh naughty one. Here Bhattatri says, Sthiyatam chira ulu khale. Now who says this? Bhattadri says, this is what Yashoda told her son. Sthiyatam chira ulukhale. So she says, stay here for some time, my dear son. If you move from this place. So, Sachakara Kutumbini says Parashara and Vishnu Puranam. Yadi Shaknoshi Gachatvam Atichanchala Cheshtita Sachakara Kutumbini. This lady is trying to command Bhagavan. Stiyatam Chiram Ulukhale. Stay here to the water. Iti Yadasa Agata Bhavanam Eva. So saying, she returned to her house. Tada Tvam Avasthitaha Adan Sarpi. You remain there eating that butter. You never stopped. Arpitam prak ulukhala bilantare. So where was that butter found? In that particular cavity of that particular mortar, there was some hidden butter. So Krishna was consuming that. He was tired. Yashoda scolded and went inside. Yet he continued what he had to always keep doing. He was consuming that butter. Arpitam prak ulukhala bilantare. Adyapasha sugamo vibho bhavan sanyata kimusa pashayanaya evamadiri vijaira bhishtuto vadanatha pari pahi mam gadat. He vibho yadi bhavan. He vibho. He Swami. He omniscient, omnipresent. He vibho yadi bhavan. If you are apasha sugamaha, easily attainable to those who are free from bonds of desire. Apasha sugamaha kimu sanyataha anaya. How you were bound by her. See, the beauty is how you were bound by her. Apasha sugamaha kimu sanyataha anaya. You were bound by her. Now the beauty is, to reach Bhagavan, people say you should be bereft of pasham, desires. Then only you can reach Bhagavan. But here she attained him with pasham. Sapashaya, with the rope. See, pasha here just doesn't mean desire, even the rope. So with the rope she was able to attain you. She was able to tie you up. The other way is sapashaya. With loads of desire, she was able to achieve you. Because Vedanta says you should not have any attachment. There should be detachment, no desire. On the other side she attained. Evamadi abhishtutaha divijaihi. Thereby she was praised by the devas. Biramanum mildiranum manadil puramai kolla uralil katti vaipoti kenja vaikai kandanai uralil katti vaipoti kenja vaikai taye ennadavam sedani Yashoda yengum nirai parabrahmam Amma venjalika yanadavam sedani. So here the composer says, how fortunate is she to tie her son up. Evamari abhishtuta divijaihi. Thereby the devas also praised her. He Vatanatha, he Krishna of Guruvayur. You let your mother tie you up with ropes. When you say to others that you should be bereft of any desires, you let a lady with the pasham, sapashaya, tie you up. You do something which cannot be thought even by the rarest of the rare of the rishis. When you achieve such impossible tasks, is it tough for you, Krishna, to remove mind ailment? So he says, He Vatanatha, Tvam Paripahi Mam Gadat. Mam Gadat. Remove my disease. Tvam Paripahi Mam Gadat. Please remove my disease, says Bhattatri in this particular Dashakam. But will Krishna stay quiet? Will he do some movements and do another Bala Leela over this? All that in the next episode.
Life is a learning. Every day is a learning. So why stop? We are very happy to present Ramayana Pariksha RAP 2025. This is being organized by our trust Deshika Daya. It is an online examination. All that you have to do is to read the book Ramayanam Volume 1 that I have authored, and 2, register for the exam. It is happening on the 22nd of June 2025. Exciting prizes, and the biggest prize is reading the Ramayana and answering the questions. Age no bar, geography no bar. So why stop? Register soon. Namaskar.
कल्याणरूपाय कलौ जनानां कल्याणदात्रे करुणासुधाब्दे कंवादिदिव्यायुधसत्कराय वातालयाधीश नमो नमस्ते। नारायण 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 नारायण